The room with the most pre-show buzz and the most consistent line to get in was the Trinnov McIntosh Sonus Faber MadVR room, complete with Barco projector and Seymour Screen Excellence screen. Who could resist that stack of blue lights on the outer wall, right?
This particular room is a 12-seat theater, designed and built in Italy. We actually pre-built all of this, including all of the equipment, calibration and everything in Italy, to make sure that everything was the way we wanted it before breaking it all down and shipping it here and building it again.
This room is all about experience. When you're sitting in the room, yeah, the product's important, and when I think about creating an experience, if you think about going to a restaurant, it's unlikely that you're going to choose your restaurant from the raw ingredients that are used. You're going to choose your restaurant because of the chef. The finest raw ingredients known to humanity in the hands of someone that can't cook just won't be very good. But here at the show, we're working with some exceptional partners. Sonus Faber for loudspeakers, McIntosh for amplifiers, Trinnov for processing, Barco for the projector, MadVR for the video processing. You know, we've got the best raw ingredients. But what we're about as Officina Acustica is we built the room, and we're the chef. We're the people that takes all of the best raw ingredients and puts them together in a way that those raw ingredients sing. So as a company, we're the company that gets the best out of the individual products.
McIntosh is providing 19 power amplifiers to drive an 11.12.6 system. So we have 12 subwoofers. All of those speakers are from Sonus Faber, Italian speaker company. Sonus is introducing a new brand of sort of CI-oriented speakers, which we're premiering here. And of course, the processing in the system is provided by us, our booth. The Altitude 32 is sort of the brains of the system. The McIntosh amplifiers are the brawn, and the Sonus Faber speakers. We also have the brand new Barco Njord 9,000 lumen projector on a Seymour Screen Excellence screen. And MadVR, which is another partner in the booth here, providing the sort of state-of-the-art tone mapping and HDR mapping.
The MadVR NV can display any aspect ratio on any aspect side screen, right? So what we do is we call it nonlinear stretch, NLS, and I guess you could think of it as, so we're compressing the picture and doing some expansion on it. And you can think of it like if you took a sponge and squeezed it, you know, automatically when you do this a little bit, it's going to do this a little bit. So all we're doing is compressing a little and then helping the outside out a little. And we show people this all the time, and they don't realize they're watching the 16:9 content on a scope screen, and the MadVR NV has done this technology to it because it looks like it was created like this. Any possible screen size, you know, 166 crazy sizes, 166 to 1, Netflix 2.1, all the stuff they're doing then. They can say all these screen sizes, when regardless of what this aspect ratio is, make it this size. Seamlessly, easily, no more going back. It's constant image height, right? Fits your screen. So now when somebody decides to, hey, let's go to another streaming service, if you're going to that, or hey, let's go to the Kaleidoscape, right? It takes care of everything. Nothing has to be zoomed out or in ever again.
Then we have Seymour Screen that give to us the screen, so it's a technical partner too, but this help really to bring the best video, so this is the video side. Then in the audio, there are our speaker, the Arena line, that is the new line from Sonus Faber, that became the hi-fi with the statement and the reference of everything that is in the cinema market. Then we have the McIntosh amplifier. We decide to use monoblock, but we have also all the CI line. We use monoblock because the speaker in that case can handle a lot of power, so we use monoblock, and you can listen how is the result there. What we try to do with our product and the partner there is to give to the customer, and in this case the dealer, the best ever experience. So we transfer what is the hi-fi knowledge in the CI market. So we call that CI-fi. The CI-fi for us is really create the best ever experience for the end user. And the end user pay, so we need to give to them the best ever. So this is the idea.
We're pretty well known for our proprietary room correction system, which is called the Optimizer. It's actually, the full name is the Speaker and Room Optimizer, because we actually help speakers perform better than they might on their own before we even think about dealing with the room. But the combination of what we can do with digital acoustics, if you will, and the passive acoustics that Officina Acustica does, I mean, they complement each other really, really well. There are certain things that only passive acoustics can do. There are other things that only systems like us can do. And the two combined are amazing.
When we talk about who we are, some people think, oh, you're an acoustic treatment manufacturer. We're not. We build rooms with the acoustics built into the room. And when we work with industry partners to build rooms at shows, one thing we always do is at our factory, which is in Italy, quite near Venice, we pre-build the system. So we will build the room at our factory, put it all together, do some R&D, do some testing to make sure that when we come to a show floor, the experience that we've heard at the factory is exactly reproduced, just due to the consistency of the way that we build rooms.